Yeah.
Yeah.
Eddie, so hold
Yeah.
up. Okay, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay, you're on the air. So
Oh,
huh?
oh,
It's the least of your problems.
you'd be surprised.
Okay, you got to hold on 1 second. 1 second. Just hold on 1 second, please. Hold on. Okay, is that better?
Yeah.
No, I'm talking to the people that are
Oh.
watching. Anyway, so sorry, I'm getting distracted by things. But I know you get stuff on your phone, everybody knows that, but it's like a Amber Alert, right? And they just say you got to go.
Yeah, but then they come around. They come around and like with a couple times. Like they come around basically saying the police will drive around with like loudspeakers saying get out, get out, get out. And then they even gave a buddy of mine, apparently they gave him some air horns, to say like, because they know people stay and they really don't want anyone to if you stay and fight the fire, that's the only way you're going to die. And they don't want anyone to die. That's their number one.
Yeah, but can they also get sued if they don't tell everyone to evacuate? And then they do die? I mean, I think the city would be liable, right, or something.
Sure. But I mean, that's their number one goal is life. Second, structure. So they want everybody out. I'm surprised there's as many deaths as there's been.
It was only 10.
Yeah, but I would think they're so good at getting people out that I was surprised that there's 10. We had a fire a month ago. There was 0 deaths. And then the Woolsey fire, which was pretty big, was 2 deaths.
Yeah, but this is totally different level.
Yeah, this is pretty big.
So you're in Malibu, correct?
Yeah, I'm in the hills of Malibu, the Santa Monica Mountains, and it's like right now it's pushing on my neighborhood. Like it's climbing down this canyon trying to get in, and they're dropping water bombs, and they're I've got a couple friends in the neighborhood still, and a couple firefighter buddies that are there, and I'm getting videos all the time, and they've taken a lot of bulldozers and they've created fire lines like fire breaks so that the fire can't. That's where they fight it from. So they can't jump.
Yeah, but how did it jump PCH and not get you?
Because it jumped PCH when there were 60-mile-an-hour winds, and up at the top of the peaks, it was like 100-mile-an-hour winds. And fire travels downhill, so these were Santa Ana winds that push out to the west, from the east to the west.
Yeah, I know, but if you're in the hills, don't you get hit with the fire first?
No, because it started, actually, I'm a little bit behind where it started. So it almost pushed like from in front of me out to the ocean.
Oh.
So now it's creeping back. Actually, when the wind stops, it starts creeping back towards us, which is the bad part. I mean, we're right, like we're ground zero right now. All the firemen are right at our place trying to stop it.
Because, Are you to the north or south of Sunset? You're north of Sunset, right?
Yeah, north of Sunset, and if you look where Malibu Canyon is, that's pretty much where we are in the Malibu Canyon area.
Yeah, because Palisades got hit because they're downwind from I guess the Will Rogers National Forest or whatever. So it's like it's the fire started in the woods and then they come into the Palisades and then they can't really do anything about it because it's house after house after house, and then they got the trees and it hasn't rained. You guys haven't got any rain since May, correct?
Yeah, and embers fly when you have winds over 50 miles an hour. Embers fly so far that when we had the Woolsey fire, it jumped over the 101, which is like 10 lanes. It just goes right over it. When there's winds like this, it doesn't give a f***. It goes to the ocean. And
but this basically took the whole Palisades, which is a lot of houses.
I think it was 5,000 houses.
Yeah, it's incredible. I just got a good deal on a house in the Palisades.
I bet you didn't.
No, they're reducing prices. It's a shit show because again, nobody cares about this, but I do. But again, now they're going to have no one's going to be able to get their house insured, so they're going to try to rebuild these houses, but the insurance companies aren't going to touch these fucking houses anymore. So the whole
they already weren't insuring. We're not insured by an insurance company. We're insured by the state.
Oh yeah, but the state is gonna it's gonna f up everybody's insurance there because then the state's gonna have to like give it back, put it back on the citizens, and
right.
That's how it works.
It's very complex. There's reinsurance. The state has to get reinsured so that they're insured, so that when this happens, so that they don't go bankrupt on it. It's really, really complicated, and there's going to be an issue. There's going to be a huge issue, and there's all kinds of things. Like you go, oh well, now you've got thousands of people without houses that want to stay in their schools and stay in their area. So now the houses that are left standing cost more.
Yeah. If your house didn't burn down, your house just goes way up in value.
Right. And
because there's no supply.
Right. There's no supply. Then here's the other thing. A lot of these houses are old and they were built before they had all these zoning standards and laws about building, where you have to get building permits. Like the foundations of their houses now, a new foundation will cost more than their house cost, or more than they were insured for.
Yeah.
So a lot of people can't rebuild. This happened during the Woolsey fire. So they've got to sell their burn lot to someone else. So.
Okay. Did you ever, how did you evacuate down PCH south to Santa Monica?
No, we went out the back. They closed Malibu Canyon. So we went out to the 101, out Malibu Canyon to the 101. Like you can't go down towards the beach, but you can go up, which I don't know why they didn't I do know why they didn't let us, but a month ago, our canyon burned. We had a huge fire a month ago.
Yeah, but we don't care about that. But I'm saying, so once you went up to the 101, you go to, you went north or south?
We went north and every hotel was booked from Camarillo, Oxnard, all the way. We finally got to Santa Barbara and found a hotel that was open. So we stayed there for a night, and then I brought the family back, and they're staying at a friend's place in town. And I actually had to go to Vancouver to do a show.
Oh, you're in Vancouver?
Yeah.
Do your plugs.
I'm at the House of Comedy.
Oh yeah, I worked there, I think. Oh yeah, so no, because I was watching Adam Carolla. And then he said he doesn't know what's happening to his house, or so he says. But then he's like, "Yeah, I'm in Vegas." I'm like, he had a gig. Imagine you don't know what your house, but he don't even have he's divorced now, so he just has him and his girlfriend. So, but yeah, imagine if he was married. Well, you're married. Did your wife was like, you can't go to Vancouver?
No, she made me go. She likes to get rid of me. She said if I stayed, that she would have. She goes, I know you'd be doing something stupid, like standing up there with the firefighters, and which is what I was doing yesterday. so she's right.
Well, you feel like you got to do something if you're there.
Well, you go and you want to you want to Here's the thing: people don't understand. The fire comes through. It goes past your house. If your house doesn't catch on fire, it's safe to go back, and then you want to put out any embers that are around, because that can catch your house on fire. And the firemen are too busy trying to stop the line of fire moving, so they're not staying back with your house. They're trying to prevent the fire from progressing. So you got to get back, and that's when people do, and they put out the embers, they put out any trees.
Yeah, but I thought people weren't allowed back yet.
Well, so you shouldn't go back, because that's how people die, but you can talk your way back in, which is what I did. And I went back and I put dryer tape over all my attic eaves, because that's what they do. The embers.
When did you go back? Today?
I went back yesterday.
Oh, they let you back in yesterday?
Yeah.
Wow.
They're not supposed to, but I live way up in the woods. It's not like, I call it Alabama.
Yeah, that's why I'm surprised your house didn't burn. I thought your house would go first.
Weirdly, my little neighborhood in Melbourne has never burned, and everybody doesn't understand why, but it's kind of how it's shaped. It's like a crater, and the way the air comes in and the wind comes in, it like pushes it out. But this is the closest it's ever gotten right now. What's happening? Like, I mean, it's literally as we speak, I'm getting texts right now. I'm on a chain with all my neighbors, and they're going, okay, it's here, it's here, it's here. So the firefighters doing a great job, though. I mean, they're dropping like plane and helicopter after helicopter, just dropping water on this shit.
Yeah, the winds died down, correct?
Yeah. And they have night vision goggles now. They fly at night if the wind's not up, so they can keep fighting at night. And the bulldozers do a really good job. So I'm hoping it doesn't torch the whole thing.
Yeah, you are? I would think you would want it all to burn to hell.
Well, my wife's a hoarder, so kind of.
No, I mean, that's what I was thinking. You know, the worst thing about moving is packing everything up. So the fire wiped everybody's house out, so you don't have to do any packing.
You don't have to do any packing. I mean, I'm joking.
No, there's silver linings.
There are. So you're exactly right.
I'm an optimist. I make lemonade out of lemons.
Me too. I worry about the kids. You know, the kids, that'd be upsetting for a kid. I wouldn't give a shit. I'd be like, okay, time to move to Bali.
Wow, I can't believe your house survived. That's insane. That's really insane.
I mean, if I show you where it is, the firefighters are stationed right now on my street. Like, they're ready.
No, I know, but it's like everybody that lived near like a woods area lost their house practically, you know?
Yeah. I was just talking. There's a bunch of comedians. Pete Lee lost his house, I think. April Macy. I don't know if she lost her place, but
Billy Crystal.
Did Billy Crystal lose his place?
He said. I don't believe anything, but yeah, he said he did in a tweet or something.
Yeah. A lot of people think they do, but no one can get back in, so you don't know really until you get back in. Or if somebody sends you a picture, goes, "Here's your house. It's good." And there's also shit like your house will be okay, and 2 days later it'll go up because there was like an ember inside your insulation that just started like burning and burning.
Because you forgot to turn your coffee machine off.
Yeah. Well, you know, that's a good way to.
I was making a joke.
I know, Kevin.
Eddie, we miss you.
No, you don't.
You read me like a book.
I know, Kevin. I know you too well.
Yeah, I was going to mention, but you never met, I can't even bring this up. Anyway, how's Neil?
When you call me, I get scared.
I get scared calling people too.
I get scared because it's like if you encounter a rabid dog.
Right.
And you look at it and it's whimpering and it's lying down and you're like, can I pet this dog? Should I give it some water? And you don't know, and the next thing you know, it's ripping your throat out.
Right.
And I sent you a message a month ago when I was in Australia, and you didn't respond.
I know. I just noticed that when I sent you the text. I'm like, I shouldn't. I never responded. Sometimes I'm like, I don't. You know what happens is sometimes I get a text, and then I don't really have a good response right away. You know, I'm like a writer. I used to be a writer. So, like, I probably got that, like, at a time when I was like, and maybe I was doing my show or whatever. I'm like, I'll get a better response. And then I forget you to respond. So there you go.
So that's what everyone does to me.
Oh, everybody does that to you. How's that guy? What's that guy's name? The guy I never liked, that arrogant, that guy used to be on Comedy Central. Jim Jeffries. How's he doing? Did he lose his house?
I hope.
I don't like that guy. I never did. With that stupid accent. Am I right? Am I on the right track with this guy? Isn't he a phony?
No, you're just digging for me. You're instigating me.
Yeah, Brian MacArthur would always like, he's doing real good. Is he? I don't see him anymore. He had
Brian loved to kiss his ass.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Yeah, he really.
Look, I think Brian thought he was going to be a big star.
Yeah. Brian thought he was going to pull him along with him.
Yeah. A fat, drunken, blind man. Hey, let me bring this guy with me. Yeah, this won't slow me down. All right, Eddie, I got to go do my show. Great job. Thanks for calling in.
I didn't call in.
Oh, that's right. All right, tell the family I said hi. Seriously, good luck with everything.
Okay, thanks, buddy.
All right, bye. Well, we got boots on the ground, everybody. Boots on the ground. Go watch Carl and Melty.